Okay, guys, I know the lighting should have got me wrong switch. Okay, all right, it's not as bad as I thought it was, but it's really cloudy today, guys, and that's like all I have is lighting. But yeah, it's bad, guys. I know I don't have the best lighting in my house, especially on cloudy days. It's it's just really bad. At least I can, I have lights to see in the house, but it's bad, guys. I mean, it's cloudy outside, so I don't have the natural light coming in my windows, like I usually would have. I just don't have that right now. Just want to make sure that was not my husband trying to call me. So basically, guys, I put a question mark as the title because I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I basically am like, okay, it's Christmas coming up. I've already had my Christmas. My Christmas is in September, so I've already had my Christmas, but I am kind of excited for your Christmas. Am I going to get gifts? One or two. I usually get from my sister-in-law. She usually gives me lotions or soaps. That's usually all I get. And money. I've already gotten like $600 for Christmas. Is my dad's friend going to get me anything? I don't know. Kind of just depends. I don't know if she has gotten me anything or not. Me and my brother don't really get each other stuff for Christmas. His birthday, I'll buy him a calendar, and that's like, I usually am like, that's your birthday present, that's your Christmas gift. And then he buys me lunch that day, and that's usually my Christmas present from him. I used to like go all out. I don't do that anymore. I used to. That's what I used to do. I don't do that anymore, but that's what I used to. Um, I used to like, there was a sports store at the one mall, and I would go in there, and I got my brother and my dad and my mom were Philadelphia Phillies fans and Philadelphia Eagles fans. I used to be a Phillies fan, and then I found out that my ex fiance was a Yankees fan, and I became a New York Yankees fan to impress him. And even after our relationship started and ended several times, I never, how do I put this? I never gave up being a Yankees fan. I have a baseball that is New York Yankees, not an actual. It's a baseball that's blue and silver and red, and has the New York Yankees symbol on it. I actually don't know if that came from my dad or my boyfriend. I don't remember. I have a New York Yankees umbrella from my husband that he bought when we were dating. I have um, a wood thing that my dad made for me. It has my name on it, and it says "Go Yankees" at the bottom. And on the other side, it says "Boo Red Sox." And I am no longer the Philadelphia Eagles fan. I actually have two teams that I root for in football. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I'm also a not Philadelphia, Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I have always been, I probably will always be That is just how I am. I probably will never go back to the Eagles. I do have an Eagles jersey. That is only because it got too small for my husband and he gave it to me. I do not wear it often. I will say that. It is very rare that that shirt sees the light of day. I do not wear it often. Um, I was in college and my advisor, my educational advisor, Hector Torres. If anyone knows him, if you went to BTI and you had Hector Torres, he was also my financial and education advisor. Love that guy. He's awesome. He is a Yankees fan. He is originally from New York. So he is a Yankees fan. And it was so cool because he had all this Yankees stuff. He, though, is a Jets fan when it comes to football. I think it's the Jets. I'm not really quite sure about that. But it was so funny because when he came to when I was so excited to do this to him, and there's these two other guys, David, and I'm not sure who the other guy was, but they love to pick on Hector. So there was one time where there was a football game, and the Dallas Cowboys actually beat Hector's team. So as a joke, I brought in this big box of tissues and I wanted to give it to Hector as I thought you might need these because the Dallas Cowboys kicked your team's butt. The bad part is I gave him the tissues and he's like, I actually had needed these today because my father died. So I felt so bad that I was playing this joke on him and his father had just passed away. I think it was his dad that just passed away. I was like I felt so bad after that. I was like in tears. I felt so bad that I played that joke on him, not knowing that he was having a bad day. But he's a good sport about it. He's awesome. So everything was just going. This video is mainly just like a miscellaneous video, putting in a bunch of things, telling you a bunch of stories that wouldn't make it into, that are not enough of a story to do a whole video about them or to do a whole week of videos about them. That's what this is kind of about. Just telling you different stories that just come to mind. That basically is what this video is. Will's doing good. Ozzy's doing good. I'm doing good. My husband's doing good. My husband is ready for his 4-day weekend. Yay. He is off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So he's ready for his 4-day weekend. He's ready for his 3-day work week next week. He's ready for a little bit of a vacation or a staycation since he's staying home but kind of going to be on vacation from work. We do have a very busy 2 days coming up, Saturday and Sunday. I'm not sure how brain injury me is going to cope with this, but we will find a way. So tomorrow is kind of our only day when we don't really have anything going except for grocery shopping. That's like our only thing that we have going tomorrow is grocery shopping. And other than that, we are nothing else is happening tomorrow. We are going grocery shopping in the morning, getting that over with, getting the things home in the fridge, freezer, in the cupboards. And after that, I don't know if we're going to do anything else. Except maybe play some VR or Wii, because my brain is going to need a chance to not really recharge, but I've been having some major brain injury symptoms like anxiety and depression have really been hitting me hard. I don't feel sad with the depression. It's just like I don't feel like doing the things that I usually did, like Wii or VR or coloring. I don't feel like doing them. I don't feel like it would bring me. This is not enjoyable, and they haven't been enjoyable. But other than that, yeah, decorating just wasn't enjoyable for me this year. Undecorating is never enjoyable, but so yeah, I'm not happy about that. But one thing that we so Sunday afternoon, I guess, late morning, early afternoon, we're going to be at my dad's parents' house and spending Christmas with my dad's family. And then the very next day, we're going to be in a very loud house. When you have 4 kids, well, when you have 5 kids under the age of 20, it can get loud. You have a 19-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 10-year-old, or did he turn 11 this year? I lost track. A 7-year-old and a 15-month-old. Or is he 16 months now? October was a year. So November would have been 14, 15. He's 15 months old. So the oldest one is usually off somewhere. I don't usually see her, and she's not the loud one. But when you've got 4 kids under the age of 15, because we got a 13-year-old, 10, 11-year-old, 7-year-old, and a 15-month-old, opening presents, it can get loud. And so I'm a little concerned how this, I'm usually okay with the stimulation, but I've been having some problems. And I usually have the 7-year-old attached to me at the hip, wanting to help me color, wanting to do this, wanting to do that. And I'm just going to be like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle the stimulation. It was getting a little bit too much at Thanksgiving that I had to just go out to the kitchen and get some Jell-O to take a breather from her. So we'll see how things go. I might need to be like, Morgan, you need to give Aunt Carrie like 5-10 minutes to herself. You need to chill. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, guys, I don't remember. Okay, let me go check my calendar real quick. I'll be right back. They changed their ages. How dare they? Okay. Aiden turned 10 this year, so he is 10. So it's 10, 7, and then 15 months. But so it's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of commotion, and usually I can handle it because I'm usually hiding behind my camera. We'll see. I don't plan to be hiding behind my camera as much as I usually am. So we'll see what happens. Because I'm not sure how this is going to handle everything. Because don't usually go to my dad's family. And granted, one of the kids is not going to be at the party at my grandparents' house. It's just going to be my two cousins who are a little bit older and not as loud. And we don't do presents at my grandma's house, so it won't be as loud, I'm hoping. I feel like it's going to be very loud at my brother-in-law's house on Christmas Day. And as far as I know, it's still Christmas Day. I haven't heard anything different. I just don't know what time. So I gotta text my sister-in-law, or my husband could just ask his brother tonight, who's on the line playing. So I gotta go ask my brain injury support group what to do, because I don't know what to do if I just get to a point of. So, all right, guys. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll see you before the New Year, but I'll see you after Christmas.